Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Matt Dobrovolsky, founder of Darth Vader 92 Productions, and I am here on the Disney Fantasy for the very first Star Wars Day at Sea sailing. That was all yesterday, and now today I want to tell you all about it and get anyone that is getting ready to go on their ship in the near future for their Star Wars Day at Sea sailing. So the morning begins with characters, and lots of them. Start outs on deck 3, 4, and 5. You'll see characters such as the Jawas. You'll also run into the Stormtroopers, both Imperial Stormtroopers as well as First Order Stormtroopers. You'll also see plenty more characters all throughout the day. We got to see some Tusken Raiders as well. They were roaming around. The Gamorrean Guards from Return of the Jedi, the little pig guys, they were fantastic. So be sure to check that out if you're coming on board. Going into more in-depth with the characters, there are a lot of characters all throughout the ship. One interesting piece of information that we got was interactive character experiences. When you come on board and you go right to your stateroom, you're going to get a preference form. And it's labeled Tatooine, Bespin, or the Dark Side. And they want you to preference which one you want to do. Tatooine, they were telling us that you get either transient droids or a Sith Lord. The Dark Side, they're telling you you'll get a Imperial Sith Lord, as well as the Captain of the First Order. And then on Bespin, you'll either get a Bounty Hunter or a famous sidekick. So, thankfully, got to do all three, and be sure to check those out because I've got video footage of all three of those character experiences that blew my mind away. First one that we got to see was the Dark Side. Now, we went in and figured Darth Vader was going to be one of them, as well as Captain Phasma. So thankfully we lucked out and we also got Captain Phasma. So very first time you'll ever get to meet Captain Phasma here on board the Disney Fantasy. Next one was Tatooine. And as I said, transient droids or a Sith Lord. So the Sith Lord was Darth Maul. And then the transient droids were C-3PO and R2-D2, and thankfully we lucked out and got the first ever meet and greet with C-3PO and R2-D2. More importantly, C-3PO had his red arm from Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Be sure to check out that video because that was very well done as well. And then Bespin, we got a chance to meet the Wookiee himself, Chewbacca. Or you may also get the chance to meet Boba Fett. So be sure to check that out while you're here. Best tip I can give you is don't expect to see the characters that we got a chance to see. You'll either have those two options. However, Disney Cruise Line was gracious enough to let us wait for those characters if we so choose. Because myself, I get to see Darth Vader a lot because I work at Star Wars Launch Bay. So I get to see Darth Vader all the time, but I've never seen Captain Phasma before. So thankfully I got to see Captain Phasma and got great video footage for you guys as well. So if you are coming on board the Star Wars Day at Sea sailings, just make sure that you know you may not get to see that character that you wanted, but you'll be able to see one of those characters, which is fantastic. Be sure to preference which one you actually want. Thankfully, there are 3 options, but we were very lucky enough to get the 2 options. I got a chance to see the 3rd one courtesy of Jeff Lang of MouseSteps.com. So that was terrific, and I got a chance to see all 3. Great job with Disney Cruise Line with the character interactions that they did for that. My highlight of the trip, I would say, is we got to see all 7 movies inside the Buena Vista Theater as well as the Walt Disney Theater. So at the beginning of your sailing, they're going to start with Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And then they'll keep going all the way until Episode 6, which is a real big treat for me since I'm a little young, so I never got to see Episodes 4, 5, and 6 in the movie theater. So this was the greatest chance for me to be able to see Episodes 4, 5, and 6 in the movie theater. And then we all concluded on the end of the day with Star Wars The Force Awakens. And that was my 6th time seeing the movie. Yes, you heard that right. And I plan on seeing it a couple more times before it comes out to Blu-ray, so very well done movie in my opinion. Another option that we got was food. Plenty of food options to try. At the quick service locations at Flo's, they had the Darth Vader burger. It was a black pumpernickel bun with bacon cheeseburger on. Some of us liked it, some of us didn't. It was very good in my opinion. I think it was a great option to have instead of your traditional bun. They also had the Death Star pizza, and during dinner they had a brand new menu for us to try out. Lots of great options on that menu. Very fantastic wide array of food options for you to try on there. I think that was probably one of the best menus I've ever had on Disney Cruise Line, period. It was fantastic. So be sure to definitely go out to your dining locations, because they've got a great menu for that if you're going to be on the Star Wars Day at Sea sailings. And best thing that we actually got a treat of, was a very nice surprise for all of us, was a brand new ship's whistle. Exclusive on the Disney Fantasy, only on the Star Wars Day at Sea. And it was the Imperial March, and be sure to check out that video. It's fantastic. They did a great job with that. Moving along to the very evening, we had Summon the Force, which was a wonderful show that they put on Deck 11 in the open area on top of the ship. All the characters came out at the very end, and that led into the fireworks. Very first time we've had Star Wars fireworks at sea. Disney Cruise Line is famous for always being the only cruise line in the entire industry that does fireworks at sea. And these were no exception. John Williams' score to these amazing fireworks. Now, yeah, there were a couple of minutes. They weren't as long as Symphony of the Stars over at Hollywood Studios, but fantastic. They did a great job with that, and especially Summon the Force as well. Be sure to check out that video as well. They did a great job with the little movie montage that they do with Summon the Force. If you've ever seen Star Wars Path of the Jedi over in Hollywood Studios or Disneyland, it's along those lines of how well they edited the video. It's beautifully done. Great job. But I really hope you guys get a chance to check out the Star Wars Day at Sea sailings if you get the chance. They've got 7 more coming up. The next one is on January 23rd, but they're running 6 more after that, all the way until April. Great opportunities, and some great rates are coming out as well. So be sure to check out DisneyCruise.com, and I'm sure you're going to be able to find some great rates for these Star Wars Day at Sea sailings. That's all for me here. Be sure to check out my videos and subscribe for more Star Wars Day at Sea sailings, as well as many more videos coming from the Disney Fantasy. Tonight we have Animation Magic, which is exclusive to the Disney Fantasy and the Disney Magic, where you actually get to draw a character and it comes magically to life before your very eyes. So be sure to check out that video, and if you do come on board Disney Cruise Line, you're gonna love it. If you've never done one before, you gotta do it. This is, as you can see, I'm now a Platinum Cruise Castaway Club member. This is my 11th Disney cruise, and I will continuously come back. So be sure to check this out. It's amazing. This is my first time on the Disney Fantasy, and you're going to get some great videos to showcase the Disney Fantasy as well. So be sure to check that out. Great job. That's all for me here. Hope you guys have a magical day and a magical week.